Good evening, and welcome back to MegaFactory Titan, where, spot on cue, mineral technology has indeed been researched. That was some good timing. So, I moved the research place down to here to get this going for this one here, and everything is going here. We are storing pipe in here for the moment. This is running pipe. So, yeah, kind of a waste of this building, only using one to do it, but yeah, it's got reduced maintenance costs, so mega factories for the win. So, what do we want to do? We want to produce some mineral wool. So, how do we produce mineral wool? What does it require? Let's see here. So, if I was to let's grab a new. Oh, what's this? Population. We have a water filtration. Aha. Okay, we can do the water filtration part. Now, we did buy water. Potable water, so we have plenty of it coming in, although we don't now. If you look, it's actually run out. So it's a bit of a pain. Let me upgrade this to a full maglev, so it no longer pulls out there. Let's get ourselves a water filtration plant, which I think, wow, can go there. And we'll do that. And then we'll do that. Oh no, we can't reverse that back in there. That's okay. Alright. Hey. Now, you want water. No. No. You want potable water. And there you go. Now you're going to request water down the line. You can also take wastewater. Ooh. Ooh. It's going to be useful. Is there any way I can prioritize one over the other? Hang on. Let me see if there's a way I can prioritize one of the... Like, I'd rather use wastewater than actual water. How can we do that? Let's power there. We got water and power, or wastewater and power. Now I could turn off the water and just use wastewater, but what I'd like to do is I'd like to have this do this, and then if there's none in here, go like that. And I need logic for that. We don't have any logic for that sort of thing, so yeah, we'll just leave it as is. So let's do this. Then we'll put a bridge over this guy. We'll put a bridge there and a bridge there. Oh, let's also put a bridge in over that one. A bridge over there. There you go. So they can, so my guys can get around and do whatever they need to do. So that'd be good as gold. There we go. Nice. Okay. So you should output wastewater to here. And you're doing one other. That's all right. That's all right. So you do, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that should be fine. I don't know how much wastewater they produce compared to that, but who knows? Who knows? Anyway, let's get so that's useful because the water filtration plant obviously means that we are no longer required to buy water. We can just smelt the ice down, which we have plenty of here. So that's fine. Let's get ourselves actually, you know what? We can use this guy. Mineral wool. Okay, mineral. What does it need? It requires. It can be made from basalt. It can be made from silica or reprocessed slag. So hang on a moment. Let's have a look at reprocessing the slag, shall we? Again, this is where I really wish I could set this to. To be overflow. Right, let's put in let's actually. So how do we do reprocess slag? Let's have a look here. Can we do reprocess slag? We need to research it, so we can't do that yet. But then we can do an extruder, and the extruder can process slag, sulfide slag, or ferrous slag into iron and reprocess slag, sulfur, or just reprocess slag. So okay. But for now, we're just going to do it with basalt, I think, which we don't have here, obviously. We do have basalt down here. Here. So let's move this guy out of the way. Let's put in a factory here. Small factory will do. You are going to be doing mineral wool. Let's get a small storehouse, boom, and we'll do that, and then there you go. Bum. You can start processing the mineral wool, and we have mineral wool, which is awesome. Okay, let's see here. So let's get light transport trucks, medicine, mission transport trucks. So if I click that, boom, not enough produced. That's okay though, because you should be assigned to that now. Not that I know where you are. Entry is not requested. That's fine. Who are you? You're the mission truck. Oh, I don't know what you were doing. That's okay. I wonder if I could set the mission truck to go and do full automation, and it could. No. Okay, right. Let's just produce the 25. Yeah. Okay. You come down here. You. Okay. Now I guess some more money, which is always nice. There you go. And then mission transport. Go. Oop, and away you go. Nice, beautiful. Okay. What else want to do? Extruder. I think extruder seems a good idea. We can then reprocess our stuff like that. Although titanium, titanium solar power. So yeah, I like the idea of trying to do that. That requires wire and silica, which we have wire. And over here we have silica, correct? In fact, this has got wire and silica in it, hasn't it? Yes, it's got both in it. Okay, let's move our blokey there out of the way. Move that over here. Taking full advantage of being able to move buildings around. Grab that and put that there. It's snowing. Ooh. Okay, and then you're going to output whatever you need. And away you go. Okay, you're producing silica. And I don't know whether you're still delivering wire there, so... Okay. Thanks, remember, I'll enjoy the extra 3,000 credits. Woohoo! Okay, right. So, what do we want to do? I'd like to get a better production system going. I very much would like to get a better production system going. We've got a little bit of factory over here, a little bit of factory over here. We've got things out there. We've got vehicles moving around doing whatever they're doing. So... yeah, I would very much like to have a much better system going. I'm going to set this guy to be is currently set to drop off, which is fine. Okay, so those pickups there. I'd like to pick up stuff from the world. You know, I'd like to go out and pick up ruins pickup. Gather from ruins and caches found in the world. Deliver to your storages that accept requests for automatic deliveries. So if I do that, you're going to go around and you're just going to pick up from any of these guys that we have space for. So we'll let you do that, and then you're our mission truck. So when we need you, we can just switch over to a mission. But there you go. Oh, there's a sale. Everything's off. Everything's... okay, open the store. Pause the game. Let's have a look. See here. So the subscriptions do not go down, but these do. These do, and some of these could be quite useful to us to buy sort of early on, if that makes sense. We could get through, like another combustion plant wouldn't hurt us. In fact, it would help us quite nicely right now to keep our power up. We can get some rovers, which are nice and cheap. Get some mining drones. We can get loads of goods and things we can buy and just stash in their storehouse for later use. Not that we really need any of that at the moment. Global automation, heatsink, optical. You unfortunately don't have any. You do have a scout. I'm going to buy a scout. Buy. And then I'm going to come down here and I'm going to buy the optics augmentation, which is I'm investing a lot of money in this, but boom, there you go. Okay, what's the survey one do? Increases underground visual range. We don't have a survey vehicle, so okay, so I think that is good. Although I am tempted to just buy all of these. We're making them. I know we're making them, but how are we for food? Yeah, we're not great for food. So let's scroll down here. Let's buy all your food. Yeah, let's just buy the lot of it at 7 a go. Buy every bit of food you currently have. Excellent. Okay. Right. So we have a scout rover and an optics. Oh, sorry. So let's get the scout rover. Put you back down. Let's get the optics and drop you in there. Boom, there you go. So we can do that automatically. Nice. Okay. We still don't have automatic search done. So let's have a look-see at that, shall we? Research here. Where is the nope. What's it called? Colonists exploration. It's way down there. Way down there. Okay. So we would need to do the small extruder. That's weird. And then the automatic. Okay. That's not so bad. It's only 2 away. It's only 2 away. So we'll get to that. But what I need to do is I need to avoid these. The mines and stuff over here, because that would just be stupid to go back over here and blow them up. But we don't know where mines are. That's the problem. You never know where the mines are going to be. So it's kind of difficult to know what you want to do. But what I do want to do is I want to send this guy sort of around here to try and map this area nearby us. Like that. And he's got the optics range, which means he can see a lot further now. So even further side. It doesn't stop them driving into death. You have to be basically babysitting them to stop them from driving into death, but that's just the way it is, I'm afraid. Your vehicles are not the most smartest of vehicles in the world. Right, okay. So, let's see here. You're right putting that there, that's fine. And that you're not getting any more silica in, are you? What are you doing? You are... and where's silica? Oh, what's silica? Hold on. Yeah, no, you're making silica. You want piping. So that one. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Right. So that'll get the okay, so that's fine. Oh, got another bonus package. What are we going to get? Oh, a waste storage. 600 waste materials only, such as slag or trash. Oh, nice. Raw materials only. I think we're going to go with the waste storage. Yeah, let's go with the waste storage. Because that means I can swap these guys over to be a waste storage. So we replace 2 of these with 1 building, which would be nice. I really do wish there was a way to have this set to overflow, but I don't think there is. But I do know of a way to do that. There is a way we can, in fact, do that. So we'll show that off in a moment once we clear out one of these guys here. So we clear out this one, and I can move it. Although I could idle scavenger. Wow, you already did your trip. Nice. Okay. Let's go on a little bit of a nosy nose. So what I want to do is I want to find ruins that we haven't unlocked before. So we wander around the edge of the map. So so we can right click on that and you will scout that out. And there's one there, there's one there. One there. Just holding shift and right clicking on them and it will scout them out. This did get us in trouble last time. We drove straight into mines, but well, I can't really say no to exploring. We've got to explore. We've got to find strange new worlds. And seek out new life and hope it doesn't attack us. Okay, off you go. Scouty scout, off you go. Right. So that's all fine, that's all good. Bum, ba, dum, ba, dum. You're good. You are producing nothing at the moment because you need silica. You need silica for the other one as well, so we couldn't even stop that happening. So what are you... Oh yeah, you're getting the wire. The silica's being produced here. That's the problem. The silica's just slow being produced here, so that's fine. That's fine. We'll get it eventually. Okay, are we done yet? We're not done yet. All right. So let's have a look at this. Let's have a look at this subjectively. So if I move that out of the way, move that out of the way, and we delete that and that and that. So what we want to do is we want to have in here, coming from this guy, and it will have to come from pretty much everywhere, the waste storage. So we put a waste storage in, and put it right up against the edge of that factory there. But there you go. And then you will have a pipe, which will be a push maglev, which goes to there. Okay. And you are filtered, you can only take waste. So you will automatically do that there. Then what we can do is we could have another storage, like a little storage, over here somewhere. It's not ideal, but we'll do that there. And we can set you to be filtered to byproducts. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that we know we're not going to get garbage, so we're not going to get slag here, but I'll just tick all of them because it's just the easiest way to do it. And I'm going to set this to no deliveries, and I will also actually set this to where are we here? What's the hang on, there should be an overflow option. There should be an overflow option for delivery. So what am I missing here? So what we can do is we can then have a maglev that comes off there. Does like that. Oh, they're pull maglevs, aren't they? So we can't do that. I need to change it to be. Let's change it to a pull maglev. Let's upgrade this to a pull maglev here. Sorry, the thing I'm expecting to be here isn't here. So, but this should be an overflow. There we go. Priority overflow. Cool. Right. And then what I'll do is I'm going to move this guy to here and just have a, do that, and then move this guy to here, and we'll put a maglev in that does that just temporarily. And then you will have a push maglev like this. Okay. And what will happen here, this is just a sort of a test of how things work. So we have a storage for it, and then the waste storage will go off and be reprocessed. All the stuff in the waste storage will go off and be reprocessed for processing. But from, not from the outside of this, but from sort of here, we have an overflow which is only filtered to slag, which means that if coming down the conveyor belts you cannot output your goods because this is full, you will come down here to this one, and then this one will go straight to the incinerator because it has a push maglev on the outsides of it. So yeah, I thought this might be able to be an overflow, but it is not. So yep. So yeah, you've got tungsten in you. You're making wire from tungsten, which is weird. I think I was just using up the tungsten. So yeah, so now we can remove this guy and this guy. Let this out overflow here. And then as I said, when this process here, now it only works in for one smelter, but when we get the array going, the smelters, all the smelters going, their outputs, because we'll have one set of outputs which will be for the goods, and another set of outputs which will be for the slag, and the slag will go off to a slag storage, and then just before that slag storage goes into the slag storage, we'll have a pipe come off. It will spit off to an overflow with a waste guy. So if our slag ever backs up, we can just dispose of it, just burn it away. It's fine. So nice and easy, nice and easy. So yeah, okay, that's the plan. So we need to wait for some research to be done because this is just extremely slow right now, and that is because I only have the one smelter running. We could get more of them going, so we need to really look into doing that sort of thing. But I need money to do that, which is a problem. So the Ranger Scout found high density solid fuel cache. Nice. Okay, where is our we're doing salt delivery there. Oh, are you still? No, you're delivering. You're just the fuel truck, aren't you? Yeah. Where's our vehicle that was doing the other ones? Let's look at vehicles here. The mission transport truck. There it is. So it's picked up fuel and it's coming down to try and drop fuel off. I think it's going to get stuck because somebody else delivered the fuel. So yeah, it's just going to wait for a bit. Oh, there you go. And it dropped off the fuel, and now it's sitting around doing nothing because it has nothing else to do. It has nothing else to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in an underground storage, just sort of here. And I'm going to allow it to have cargo drop off. Now, I'm just hoping that no other vehicles randomly go and find them. But what should happen now is our... the mission transport is going to go and pick up. Don't know where it's going. It's going somewhere. It's going somewhere. It's going to go and pick up from here right now, and it should now dump in here. Yep, because this just accepts any goods from the world. So we can just go, hey, you have any goods, and you just dump it in the world. So we'll pick up all the stuff. The truck will go pick up and drop it off in here, and we'll just start collecting all the things and bringing it back to us, which is always nice to have at the base rather than not having them at the base. You know, we don't know what's out there, what's going on there, so that should be all good to go. Fantastic. Potable water can't export, that's fine. I'm going to turn off the water for the moment and do that here. I explained before, the right angles aren't really ideal. I'd much rather these be smooth ones, but right now we're not traveling at stupid long distances, so this isn't a major problem. When you're traveling very far, you want to have your corners be as smooth as possible, because that will allow the goods to stay up at higher speeds. So always useful, always useful. So yeah, okay. Well, hey, solar power has been researched. Woot woot. So if I click on here, we can now get solar farm or a large solar farm. So we need to make those. So let's have a look inside here and come down here. We can make a small or large solar farm. So let's boop. So that requires wire and silica, and that requires wire and silica. So what is the difference between the two? Let's have a look. 1.21 megawatts, and doesn't tell me the footprint to it. 6 megawatts. Oh yes, it does. There. So 5 by 5. So this is 10 by 10, produces 6, so we could put 4 of those in this base. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5 megawatts, and this produces 6 megawatts. So it gives us 1 extra megawatt for the largest power. So we'll make a couple of large farms, like a lot. I'd like to make a lot of large solar farms. Like, can we make? Let's include 20, which is a lot. It is a lot, but there you go, boom. So you can now run there, that's fine. And then we want to go to the extruder for this, don't we? We want to get some extruder going here. So boom, boom, that requires all different things for this guy here. So what I'm going to do is, I think we're going to get another truck and allow cargo drop-offs. Yeah. No. Get another delivery truck. Oop. And I'd like to assign you to here. Automatic pickup, manual drop-off. That's a drop-off point. Unfortunately, you don't take the filters of the item that's there, which is a little annoying. I really wish you would automatically take the filters, but you don't. So, boom frames, wire, and piping. Come down here. Boom frames, wire, piping. Boop. There we go. And then I'll just leave that there, and then you're just going to drive around. In fact, what I'll do is I'll move this like over here somewhere. There's boom frames are there. Whoop. Wire is here and piping is here, so yeah. Awesome. Okay. And we'll start researching the extruders, and we will start making some solar panels, and then we can get some more power going. I very much would like to get batteries going at some point here, but we'll see how that goes. But yeah. Okay, so I'm going to send the scout around to try and find some more stuff, and we shall come back in the next episode. Got an armor upgrade as well, and we shall continue from there. So thank you very much for watching, everybody. I hope you have enjoyed this one, and I do hope to see you again in the next one. And until then, as always, have fun.